Illustrator gives you the ability to convert type or text to outlines, and by doing so, you tell the software not to view it as a font anymore, but as a shape or a path. And there's a few reasons why you might want to do this. One is maybe you're going to save an Adobe Illustrator file to be opened on a different machine at a later time. Well, if you do not convert the type to outlines, then you'd have to make sure that the fonts were loaded on the other machine. However, if you do convert the type to outlines, it's important to understand that you won't be able to highlight words and change them, or highlight a text body and change the font. You can't edit it in ways that you used to be able to edit it, but you can edit it in new ways. You can edit it like you would a shape. You can use the Pathfinder divide, or you can use gradients, or you can manipulate the points, and I'll show you how to do that. For the example, I'm going to go ahead and use the Type tool. It looks like the letter T on your toolbar. Click on that, and then click on the document, and then place a letter down by choosing it on the keyboard. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and highlight this by clicking and dragging over the letter. And then I'm going to go to the Windows menu and choose Type, Character. And if you're following along and your font is smaller or larger, you can change the size in this menu here. And if you're not seeing all these options, you can double click on the tab where it says Character, and you can keep double clicking until you see the most options available. Okay, once you have this menu open, go ahead and change the size by either clicking up and down here, or plugging numbers directly in here and then hitting enter, or using this drop-down menu here. You can change the font by using this drop-down menu here, or by highlighting it and typing the name of the desired font in and then hitting enter, or you can highlight it and then use the up and down arrow on your keyboard to thumb through different options. Once you find one that you like, go ahead and choose the selection tool, which looks like a black arrow. Then go to Type and choose Create Outlines. Notice that now I can't change the font anymore. I can't change the size using these parameters or the kerning or the leading or anything. It's now treated like a shape. The computer sees it as a shape. And I can do things to it that I couldn't do before. For example, I can now edit it using the white arrow. If I click on the white arrow, and then I click on the edge, and I'm going to zoom in here, I can take this white arrow and I can move one of these points around. And I can edit it like a shape. I can also use the Pathfinder with it, or add a gradient to it. There are several different things that I can do now that I couldn't do before.